And we welcome you live to Salt Lake City at the Salt Lake County Sports Complex for the second straight day, closing out a 3-day slate, a 3-day weekend of hockey. It is your M2 Skating Utes taking on the Wyoming Cowpokes, and they are looking for their third straight win, trending in the right direction. A big performance last night. They ended up winning 7-3 in an awesome contest that, frankly, Utah needed. My name is Ellis Beacom. I'll be your host tonight. No color man to my right or to my left. In-flight missile repair, we're ready to go. And as I stated, the Utes, they're coming in pretty hot. They feel good about their standings right now in the playoff picture and in their overall performance. When you score 7 goals, it helps with morale, it helps with confidence, everything in that regard. And that's exactly what the Utes did last night, a big contest, and more importantly, a big win against Boulder, the University of Colorado. Their second loss of the season, they fall to 4-2. And for the Utes, a much-needed win that gets them over the hump at an even 6-4 now on the season. Well in the playoff picture, well in the hunt. They are feeling happy about where they are. We're going to send it down rink side for our starting lines.
Andre Lacroix. From Anchorage, Alaska, at right defense, number 4, Owen Melson. From Bismarck, North Dakota, at left wing, number 3, Ben LaDuke. From Newton, Massachusetts, at center, number 29, Aiden Umana. From Boulder, Colorado, at right wing, number 21, Ben Wiener. And between the pipes this evening, from Orange County, California, number 31, Ryan Winkleman. The Utes are coached by head coach Nick Fornelius, assistant coach Logan Jackson, and Yovio Milic. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you'll kindly rise, remove your caps as we join in singing Miss Jocelyn Johnson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Gentlemen, Miss Jocelyn Johnson.
Well, a beautiful rendition of our national anthem, and we're pretty much all squared away for our first puck drop from Salt Lake City tonight, Utah. For this M2 team, the Skating Utes are looking for a 3-0 clean sweep over the weekend, and they're close to it. They just need a win in tonight's contest, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. One day at a time, one fish to fry at a time, and right now that fish becomes the University of Wyoming, and they are coming in still looking to get their footing off the ground. 7 contests this year and a 2-5 record. They haven't gotten everything gelled just yet. They haven't gotten all their pieces firing, but a good opportunity for them to come on the road, play a team that is kind of in a similar regard. I think Utah came into this season expecting to just tear the cover off the ball, and while they haven't been bad by any stretch of the word, they have definitely just been slightly above 500, which is, in Nick Fornelius' opinion, in this team's opinion, just below where they want to be. They know they have capabilities in the tank, championship aspirations for this team, and for them to be just a couple games above 500, not quite where they envisioned themselves at the start of the year, but that's what these performances are for. We are underway in Salt Lake City. It is a face-off win for the Wyoming Cowpokes, and down on the Utah's side of the ice we go. Owen Melson's got it. Melson with a quick tap over to Ben Wiener. Wiener along the sidewall for Aiden Umina, where it is intercepted by this first line of Wyoming. Entering the offensive zone now, driving towards the net. One man to another. Looking to maintain possession, and a nice job getting a stick in the way to avoid that pass from coming through. Looked like that could have been a dangerous chance for Utah. So the puck is through center ice where Tyler Box has got it for the Cowpokes. Quick drop pass. Gets a chance to get some fresh skates on the ice and send the reinforcements down there. That's Bullard in pursuit of the puck. A quick tap at center ice, and Utah going to do the exact same thing that the Cowpokes just did. New skates out there. Connor Beers, big performer in last night's contest, big performer in most contests this year, is on the ice now alongside Cole Turner in his second year. The two of them expect for me to be calling their names numerous times tonight. Over by the red line, a nice job possessing. Alex Ewers has got it over to Kai Tweeten along the far side boards and into that far corner. Tweeten with a quick shot and a nice save and cover-up effort in net. A good chance there, the first good chance of the game so far for the Utes. And thanks to a nice save from their man in net, Tyler Oren, it is still a scoreless tie about 1 minute and 22 seconds into this first frame. Utah looking to light the lamp first for the second straight day and cap off what can be an amazing weekend for the Utes. Getting right back where they want to be. There's Keegan Torrey. He's going to toss it alongside further up the wall. Fenny in pursuit. A nice deflection goes by way of the Utes, but the Cowpokes are there to put an end to that break. Now man in pursuit, tailing on that puck, and the Utes have it. Kai Tweeten with a breakout pass that misses the mark. We're going to have our first icing of the game. Back down the other way we go. And so for Utah, Metro State on Thursday night, a 3-2 win. A win is a win, but I think for this team, they were a little bit disappointed in the nature of that win. I mean, you'll take any win you can get, but I think they expected to handle business a little more thoroughly. Wow, big chance here for Adam Corral, and there it is. Lights the lamp first. We are underway in Salt Lake City. Just about 2 minutes in, and Adam Corral's got a goal for the second straight day, his 5th of the year. What a way to get us started in Salt Lake. The Utes are up 1-0. That's a big goal to get us started, and especially from your third line combo to be able to get that decisive of a possession is definitely a benefit that Nick Fornelius is going to be happy to have in his back pocket. This shot deflected in front and sent a mile high out of play. Nice attempt that time from Fenstemacher, but no cigar. And we'll have another face-off in Wyoming's defensive zone. The Utes looking to double down on that 1-0 lead. Just about as ideal of a start as they could have had. 2 minutes, 25 seconds in, a 1-0 game, and Wyoming carrying the puck into their offensive zone. Well, there's that right hand of the referee. Delayed up there. We'll get a quick look at that Adam Corral goal. Just beats his man to the outside and knows he's got nothing but net. A huge shot from Corral. He's been tallying those together. That was actually his 6th goal of the year. He had a multi-goal performance in last night's contest. Has him flying high with his 9th point in nine games so far this year. Corral aging like fine wine. The more time he spends out there, the more comfortable he looks. Nice cycling from Wyoming, driving a good part of the ice. Second effort, and it's in the back of the nets. And Groundhog's Day, same exact story from last night. Utah goes up early, and the opposition immediately strikes back. We are all knotted at ones in Salt Lake City. That's a huge goal for the Cowpokes. Get them right back where they want to be. Now they have a chance to take their first lead of the game, albeit one stone at a time. That's certainly a big one. Helps with confidence, helps with projection, winning percentage, all of the above. Now we're knotted at ones. Winkleman made a nice save on the initial effort. It was that second effort on the rebound right in front of the net that gave him fits. And now Utah looking to score for the second time in the first few minutes. A good chance that time set up by Aiden Umina. Just missing on the other end was Ben Leduc. Ooh, a big hit laid down by Ben Leduc, and it looks like it's going to draw a penalty, the second in as many minutes for the Utes. That was a power play goal for Wyoming that gets them on the board. And now they're going to have another chance to try and make some noise with a power play opportunity here. And that goal scored by Wesley Amos, his first of the year. He was assisted by Bo Donnellan and Joe May. Those two have been getting it done all year, but it's certainly a welcome sign to see Wesley getting his name in the goal column for the first time this year. Off the draw, a nice move by Cole Turner to get possession. Now he's driving to the offensive zone. A great pass in front and a better back check in that regard. A good one-on-none opportunity for Connor Beers. Here's another look at the score for Wyoming. Driving to the net right there by Donnellan. Quick shot. That second effort just wrapped up perfectly by Wesley Amos. Right time, right place, right guy, and a 1-1 game. Off the draw, it's Wyoming's puck, and they're figuring out what they want to do with it. A quick drop pass, and now with some speed, another one of those. They've got one of their lead playmakers with the puck. Quick turnover in the neutral zone, and Utah doing a good job playing pesky with this 5-on-4 action for the next minute and a half. May gets the puck stolen from him. Cole Turner with a quick beat on it, and it bounces out of play. Another stoppage, another face-off coming in Wyoming zone. So we have a 1-1 game right now, but you have to like what you've seen from Utah on the penalty kill, besides the one goal that went in, obviously. A nice job playing pesky, more importantly, keeping the puck on Wyoming's side of the ice. Haven't allowed them to get much space, haven't allowed them to get any good drives yet where they're sustaining possession in the offensive zone. This might be one of those, though. Driving on that far side corner with Kai Tweeten in pursuit. A one-on-one on the outside. Up along the boards, a nice job to keep that inlay pass, or keep the pass inbounds. Ooh, a great chance in front, and better defense from Alex Ewers prevents a very dangerous chance from coming to fruition. Now Wyoming with 55 seconds left on the power play. Got a chance for a couple more drives. Entering the offensive zone with some speed that time. Looking for somewhere to go along the boards. Walking that blue line. Quick shot, deflection in front. And Winkleman able to put it to the side. And a huge clear from the Utes penalty kill unit. A little nasty deflection over in goal for Tyler Oren. No problem for that man. Passes it to his line mate, and off and running go the Cowpokes. A quick drop pass, another quick shot that goes wide, and Wyoming will retain possession. Still keeping it in front of that blue line. A nice job of doing so. Rodriguez with a nice pass going to the other side. Now on that far side, looking to maintain possession for the Utes is Nathan Skowinski. The Utes back to full strength. Ben Leduc checks onto the ice. There's a quick shot sent to the wayside by Ryan Winkleman. A dangerous chance that time. 1-on-none. Wiener tries to get it out of the zone and does. And the Cowpokes going to have to reset to avoid an offsides. Rodriguez still in that offensive zone. Now everybody, all the reinforcements showing face behind him. Along the boards, past the neutral zone. A nice move by Max Fenny. Takes a man down with him. And another penalty is coming up, it looks like. We've already had 3 penalties now in the first 5.5 minutes of this game or so. 5 minutes 35. Checking into the box for the first time tonight are the Wyoming Cowpokes. So man advantage for Utah for the next 2 minutes. Minute and 56 to be exact. A quick shot off the face-off and a quick cover-up by Uren. That far side face-off circle, the face-off goes to the Utes. Along the boards, towards the logo, Kai Tweeten's got it. He's got some space as well. Connor Beers loses it for a second, but picks up possession right behind himself. Now cycling along the boards. Corral's already got one tonight, and he's driving towards the slot. A great chance for Beers on the deflection in front. And a nice job on the back check. Keeps that one from finding its way through. Now a one-on-one. Wesley Amos driving for the puck, but he's got Connor Beers in front of him. With a minute and 20 seconds left on the power play. Connor Beers with a quick pass for Adam Corral. Corral, he's driving across the blue line and into the offensive zone. Takes a one-on-none shots. And a nice save by Uren. Now it's Maxwell Hovey. Over to Corral, over to Tweeten, over to Beers. Back to the logo for Tweeten. Quick shot. Deflection goes in front. Second effort. Hovey's got it. He's looking for space. A quick pass for Corral. Corral with a nice job to keep that puck in play in front of the blue line. Another shot on a screen effort from Tweeten. He nearly had one. Nice steal over there by Amos. But it is caught by Tweeten at center ice. And in the neutral zone, the Utes going to get a new line out there in the final 35 seconds of power play action for them here in this first period. A 1-1 game if you're just tuning in. 12:52 left on the plate clock here in the first period. Driving with some speed is Ben Leduc for Kai Tweeten. He's been out there the whole time. Tweeten showing no signs of getting tired until he does. He checks off the ice. Perfect timing right there. A new man checks in. And with some speed, it's Donovan O'Shea, the two-way forward. A big night last night. He's got a good chance here. Driving to the right part of the ice, and a good save by Tyler Oren. And with 3 seconds left, Wyoming looking like they might just survive this power play man advantage for the Utes. Successful penalty kill to start the game. 1 for 2 so far is Wyoming on the power play. They scored just a handful of seconds into their first power play and failed to convert on their second chance. Now Utah's got their first opportunity. And with 3 seconds left, they'll have maybe a chance at a shot with a man advantage. So Trey Campbell getting ready to check out of the box in the next 3 seconds for that slashing minor penalty. He checks back in. The Utes with possession along the boards. Donovan O'Shea takes a quick shot from the points. And a nice intercept that time by Jack Gubler. Ben Stamacher was looking for possession as well, and now Wyoming's driving the other way. That's Trey Campbell with a couple men on either side of him. Murray and O'Shea, and a dangerous pass that time that nearly found its mark. And Utah likely would have been trailing for the first time this weekend should that have went in. Donovan O'Shea in pursuit. A quick jab, gets his man down, and sending it along the boards the other way. Looking for an outlet, and driving. A nice chance here for Gubler. Quick shot, save made, and a little bit chippy back behind Oren's cage back there. Gubler makes his way back to the bench, reunite with his squad, and on the other end, Wyoming getting some fresh skates out there themselves. Been a great first period of action. We're not even at the halfway point yet. A 1-1 game. Both sides have had a power play opportunity. Wyoming's had a couple power play opportunities, and they've already converted on one of them. Now Utah looking to score their second goal of the first period. In last night's contest, they scored at least 2 goals in every period. So that would be a delay of game penalty in the NHL, but this isn't the NHL. So we're going to have another face-off on that far side circle. Aiden Umina waits and wins the draw. A nice move by Ben Wiener there to act as a reinforcement. Another nice move to get his man off his tail. Now he's looking for some space. He's had the puck for a while. A quick drop pass back behind the net for Leduc. Leduc up along the boards. A great pass to Melson. And now a battle for possession at center ice. Or excuse me, right in front of the logo. Utah still stacking the pressure, still keeping it in the offensive zone where they want it to be. Owen Melson with a good chance and a great shot. Didn't look like Oren saw it, but he gets the second effort. And reinforcements for Utah tried to pound that one in. Oren said, no thank you, and shuts them down, keeps this game planted at a 1-1 tune. Connor Beers checking into the face-off circle for the Utes, and Bo Donnellan on the other side for the Cowpokes. Wyoming wins the draw, but a nice job by Ewers to get in pursuit of the puck. A nice hit by Connor Beers, getting Donnellan off the puck as well. And that's some good recognition right there from Melson and lack thereof on the other side from Wyoming. Now Ewers has got it. He's up along the far side boards, a quick pass. Now Cole Turner with an even better pass before it's intercepted by Rodriguez. Now we're going back down the other way. Nelson on the back check, up along the boards for Connor Beers. Beers to Turner. Turner somehow still has that puck. Looking for somewhere to go. He's got Connor Beers right in front of him. And another nice back check effort from the Cowpokes to keep that puck from becoming too dangerous. Nice move that time. Getting his man off his tail, finding a lane, and driving into the offensive zone. We have officially reached the halfway points of period number 1. Looked like offsides was about to be called, but Wyoming got back onsides, and it's waved off. All the way around the horn it goes for Maxwell Hovey. He couldn't quite get there in time, but Fenny is his backup unit. Keegan Torrey's got it. He's got a lane right in front of the net, opts for the pass, and nobody was there to bring it home. Hovey walking the blue line, a quick shot that misses its mark and tails wide. Quick pass in front. Hovey takes a quick shot and a nice save by Oren. Still battling for possession behind the net. A nice hit from Fenny and a quick second effort to get the puck behind the net. Now they can go anywhere. Corral's got it, showing off the hands, playing keep away over there. Another nice pass to Corral from Torrey. Right in front, back to Corral, and they couldn't connect. Off of a skate, and Wyoming finally able to garner possession. Going out through the neutral zone. And a nice poke by Utah. They've got an odd man advantage. 3-on-2. But all for naught, and offsides penalty is waived. 8:56 left on the clock. And we're going to have a face-off back in the neutral zone. Well, just the start that Utah was looking for. They light the lamp first. They get us started within the first 3 minutes again with a goal for the second day in a row. But then some errors in transition. Their penalty kill unit comes into question, which is part of how they made such a great run last year. That penalty kill unit led the charge. Here's Marco Honda. Haven't gotten to see him a lot this weekend, but he's checking onto the ice and looking to do some damage here. Quick pass. There's Wesley Amos again, the lone goal scorer for Wyoming so far tonight. He's got possession, and he's got a man to his left. A nice pass that time. Now right at the logo, deflection in front, a barrage of bodies, and Donovan O'Shea miraculously comes out with the puck. That one is a big turnover. A great chance here, and Wyoming nearly took the lead. That shot just off the mark. In transition again, back behind the net. I believe that was Benjamin Box looking for possession. Shot goes off a stick on its way and out of play. Officially under 8 minutes left in this first period, 7:59 to be exact. 1-1, it's been very even in the score column, but it seems like Utah is doing a good job of possessing. The one area they've struggled is getting in the back of the nets. Nice intercept that time by Ben Wiener. He finds an outlet, and they've got a 3-on-2 entering the offensive zone. Quick shot, beat his blocker, and he just missed that far side post. Now Bullard driving towards the net. He's got a good angle and a good shot, but Winkleman has got a better save. Along the boards, another good pass, but intercepted this time. Now Ben Leduc, he's got speed, he's got a shot, and he's got his own rebound. Along the boards, keeping possession until he can't any longer. That is Bullard now driving into the offensive zone. Bullard looking for somebody and not finding. All the way down around the horn it goes. Cole Turner and Ben Leduc playing pesky, but a good move that time by May. And he enters the offensive zone where he is walloped by the two-way forward Keegan Torrey. Quick pass in front, and nice back check keeps that one from scoring. That was a golden chance for the Cowpokes. A nice move, but all for naught. And offsides called as Tyler Box tried to get it going right around that Utah logo. Just getting a little angsty entering that offensive zone. 6:48 left to play here in period number 1. It's a 1-1 game, and the Utes and the Cowpokes both looking to change that here. Connor Beers on the draw for the Utes. And that time it goes by way of Wyoming. Kai Tweeton's got it. Off of Tweeton's skate on the quick pass. Now looking for somewhere to go with possession. Walking that blue line before the puck finds its way out. No stick back there for the man on back check, Daxton Thomas. But it doesn't matter. He's still finding a way to keep that puck in play. Out of the offensive zone. Tried to give it a kick and just comes up empty. Daxton Thomas, go grab a stick and reinforce this forecheck for Wyoming. 6 minutes left to play in our first period. Along the boards, passing it back that way. A nice job by Donelin to keep it a Wyoming puck. Donelin and Rodriguez looking to get on the same page, and they just did. Rodriguez with a quick pass up to the blue line that can't find its mark. Sending it all the way back down. Donelin's got it again. Fighting for possession. A nice couple moves to gain some space. One-time shot. Save made by Winkleman. And the cover-up effort a success as well. 5:22 left to play. Still a 1-1 game. And I think both sides have a lot to get excited about and a lot that they'll be talking about at the intermission for what they could be doing better. For Wyoming, they've had trouble keeping those long, sustained possessions in the offensive zone. And on the other end, for Utah, they've had trouble scoring. 15 shots, just the one goal. The puck, it's felt like the puck has been in Wyoming's side of the ice for the majority of this first period, yet it's a 1-1 game. Here's a good chance. Corral's already got one. He might have an assist until he doesn't. What a great play by Donelin that time, getting in the path of that puck and preventing that dangerous chance from coming to. Here's Corral again, looking to outskate his man, and another great effort on the back check by Wyoming. They continue to get it done. That was Patrick McGrath that time, getting his name called, and Owen Melson with a quick pass ahead. Immediately sent over to Max Hovey, all the way across the ice for Corral, and it's in again. You've got to be kidding me. His 7th goal of the year and his 3rd in the last 24 hours. Adam Corral, a man on a mission right now, and he's doing it all himself. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's an assist coming on that goal, but an incredible effort, sending it topside. and Orion has been a mobile brick wall tonight, stopping everything that's come his way. That time, finally Utah able to find the crack in the armor and get the puck up and over the shoulder of Orion, making it a 2-1 contest now with 4:43 left to play in this first period. That's a big goal. More importantly, a big goal for Corral again, who just continues to do it. He's got 3 goals in his last 24 hours. I mean, that is unbelievable. Impressive stuff from number 20. Pass just misses its mark, but a nice play by Jack Gubler to get a piece of it and wave off the icing. Now he's in pursuit. Marco Honda up there as well. And Keegan Torrey getting boxed off that puck by Wesley Amos. Now across the neutral zone, Torrey looking for somewhere to go. He's got Gubler. Gubler's going to drop it down, send it in behind the nets. Fenstermacher, he's got possession. He's got Torrey in front of him. And on the other side, a nice pass that can't find its mark on the shot. That was Nathan Skowinski looking for a goal. 27-on-27 as Amos gets the drive started. Fires a quick shot that's going to make its way all the way back down inside Wyoming's defensive zone. And a quick send in on the other end, and now Utah looking for possession themselves. Aiden Umino with a heck of a pass that time. So much so, or came off so hot that Leduc had trouble fielding it on the other end. Battle for possession just inside of Utah's defensive zone, right past the blue line. A 2-1 contest with 3:05 left to play here in this first period. Donovan O'Shea's got it. He's going to go along the boards for Keegan Torrey. A nice drop pass from Murray. Skowinski taken down quickly. But a nice job to keep the puck rolling in the right direction. The Utes are right where they want to be. That is now 4 straight periods of hockey in which Utah has scored at least 2 goals. Tweeten driving towards the net. He's got some speed. He's got a lane. Second effort right there. Murray couldn't bury it because of a nice back check from Wyoming. I've been saying that all night long. We've got a late whistle here as well. We'll have to see what the call is. It looks like not much objection. Kai Tweeten going to the box for the first time tonight. And here's another look at that Corral shot. Takes a deflection off the stick in front of the net. And number 20's got his second goal of the first period. Just right there. Top right corner, knowing exactly where to go. Didn't need to put all that much juice on it. I'm sure the fact that he took that extra speed off probably led to that goal going in. Might have caught a stick on the back check as well. Either way, a 2-1 Utah lead. Good defense from Pat McGrath, but no cigar. The Utes in front. That's a great pass over to May with a lot of space, and he scores! And just like that, for the second time tonight, it takes less than 10 seconds for Wyoming to cash in on the power play opportunity. And Groundhog's Day, we're living the same game 2 days in a row now. Anytime the Utes grab an inch, Wyoming seems to just come back with a mile, and we're tied at 2s with just over 2 minutes left to play. The deuces are wild. Just capitalizing on these good opportunities. And Utah doing themselves no favors, taking this many penalties in the first. We saw them only taking the whole game yesterday. I believe it was 4 penalties. They've got 3 in this first period today. So the discipline is giving Wyoming the opening they need to be right there in this game. Just a goal away from taking the lead themselves. Ewers and Beers, the 2-man combo, both looking for possession that time. And now Utah's back check's got to go to work. Owen Melson with 1 man in front of him. A nice job to box him out and garner possession. LaCroix with a centering pass to get things going. And now they're rolling. Cole Turner driving in the offensive zone. One of the best skaters on the ice. A quick pass to Alex Ewers. Couldn't connect on the other end. Utah's going to have to reset. Offsides waved off. Keegan Torrey takes a man down, and he's the man with the puck. Now Cole Turner's got it, and that's always a scary sight for opposing defenses. Quick shot from Tweeten out of the box. Now Hovey looking for somewhere to go. He'll go along the boards for Alex Ewers. Ewers has got it. He's wedged off the points, but it doesn't matter. Hovey's there for the second effort. Now Torrey with Fenny in front of him, who gets possession. Hovey trying to find Fenny, and he just misses him. Tweeten along the boards. A nice inlay pass. Corral looking for the hat trick in the first period, and he nearly had it there with a one-on-none chance in the heart of the offensive zone. A nice job to gain possession and a nice move to gain some space. Back behind the net, a pass in front, intercepted and sent down ice. And with 42 seconds left to tick in this first period, Utah going to try and make some magic happen. All the way down around, Hovey's got it. Hovey with a quick pass to Corral. Corral gets pushed off the puck. Hovey with a shot, save made, and the cover-up effort from Oren stops the clock with 25.7 left to tick. A 2-2 game and a great first period of action for both of these sides. So the defense now charted by Nathan Skowinski and Donovan O'Shea. New forwards checking in with Jack Gubler, Alex Murray, and on the other end, Connor Fenstemacher. Ahead of the crowd, final 20 seconds of our first period of regulation. Donovan O'Shea's got it. Utah looking for a buzzer beater goal here to close out this first period. Final 10. Donovan O'Shea on the puck, looking for somewhere to go, tries to center it, where it's intercepted, sent all the way back down. And this will bring our first period to a close. Lots of action, lots of goals, 2 for each side. And nobody better than Wesley Amos and Adam Corral right now, huh? Both have 2 goals apiece. Both have their offenses flying high. And for Corral, it marks 3 goals in his last 6 periods of hockey. And on the other end for Wesley Amos, it marks 2 goals in his last period of hockey. That's a close on our first period. 15 minutes of break before our second period starts up. Stick with us here on the Utah Hockey Broadcast Network, and we'll be back in just a few moments. Well, we're just moments away from our second period of action. You can see the Utes in the tunnel getting ready to try and take the lead for the third time tonight. I said that last night. I also said in that first period that Adam Corral had 3 goals in his last 24 hours. He has 4 goals in his last 24 hours. A multi-goal performance last night and a multi-goal performance in the first period today. Corral's got a chance to really put a historic weekend together. I mean, he has been a force to be reckoned with this whole weekend. And that was part of what was so exciting about last night's game, was everybody getting in on the action. We saw the usual suspects, Connor Beers and Cole Turner, get the scoring started. But then Donovan O'Shea nets his second, Corral nets his 4th and 5th, Hovey nets his 4th, and Ewers tallies up his first of the year. And we've seen quite a bit of Alex Ewers. It was awesome to see him bury one in the back of the net late in the game last night. The Utes had 3 third-period goals, 2 second-period, and 2 first-period goals. And if history repeats itself, the Utes will be looking to take a lead and make it 2 this time, instead of netting that 1-goal lead and playing from in front and then playing from even, playing from in front and playing from even. They've struggled in the first period this weekend to go out and take a big lead. They've been taking the lead, no problem, but adding on to that total has been a difficult thing. This period, it is Connor Beers, Alex Ewers, and Cole Turner for forward looking to get it going. And behind them, Owen Melson and Andre Lacroix. Just a few moments away from our tip-off to get this second period started. Joe May in the face-off circle for the Cowpokes alongside Ian Bullard. And on the other side, Tyler Box. Those are the forwards to get us started here in this second period of action. Ewers with a quick drop pass for Turner, and seeing Elaney Light, he takes a shot from the point. Nothing doing. Nice job maintaining possession back to Cole Turner. And up to the point where Owen Melson waits. Melson knocks it back in, and Beers has got it in that far side. Beers to Turner. Turner gets wedged off the puck by a nice back check from Tyler Box. All the way down ice it goes, where Wink is waiting for it. And a quick drop pass for Lacroix. Lacroix with a nice pass for Cole Turner. Turner looking to find some space, and he nearly found the net, just a bit high on the release. 19:18 left to play. We've got our first stoppage of period number 2. It was all Utes in that first period, frankly. 19 shots in that opening possession, or opening period, the one area they struggled. 3 penalties. They spent 6 of the 20 opening minutes in the box. And albeit they have a great penalty kill unit, you never want to test yourself from behind. You never want to force yourself into those adverse situations. So Utah looking to be their own best friend this period, get the scoring started early, and extend the lead by more than 1. Ooh, a nice move that time by Hovey, keeping possession and knocking it into the offensive zone. May tries to find a man in transition, and no cigar that time. All the way down and around, Max Fenney waits. Fenney with a quick pass, intercepted by Wyoming. Now Keegan Torrey's got it behind the net. Torrey, he'll go along the boards for Corral. Corral's had a big night already, and he's just a goal away from a hat trick, which would mark 5 goals in his last 5 periods of hockey. $18:25 left to tick here in the second period. We're going to have an icing call and go back down into Utah's end, where Ryan Winkleman is waiting. Kai Tweeten back on defense. Keegan Torrey in on offense with Max Fenney and Max Hovey. Max Power over there on the double max line. Corral on the other side as well. A big line looking to get it going here. Tweeten with a nice read off the boards, and Corral's got a step. Can't quite corral the puck. But now he's got possession back behind the net, looking for somewhere to go. Hovey has it touch his stick, but can't hold on to it for safekeeping. Fenney back in front for Hovey, who couldn't get the shot off. And the one thing he did get off was the net. It is another stoppage with 17:59 to play, 2-2 game. And as I was saying, so far tonight, it had been all Utah, or it has in that first period been all Utah. They had 19 shots, 17 of which were saved by Tyler Oren. On the other end, Winkleman's faced 8 shots, and 2 of them have gone in. And these have been great chances that Wyoming has set up themselves, but also has been helped out by the Utah lack of discipline, I guess we should say, from those there are 3 penalties in the first period that nearly matched their mark from all of last night's game. O'Shea with a block shot in front, and a good effort. Lots of screen going on there. He just couldn't find its way through. O'Shea stepping up. He'll go off the boards to himself. A nice deflection. Get his stick in the way of that pass. Now Wesley Amos has got it. He's also got 2 goals tonight. Been him and Corral trading punches. All the way down it goes for Donovan O'Shea, who knocks it off the boards. And now Utah's got it in the neutral zone. Aiden Umina to Ben Wiener with a nice pass across the ice. And now another nice stab that time by Nathan Skowinski. And the puck is on the right side if you were a Utah Ute fan. 3-on-3 entering the offensive zone. Pass goes behind his intended man. And Wyoming's going to have to reset. They'll just dump it in all the way around. Well, offsides was waved up, but nobody goes offside, so the hand goes back down. Torrey up ahead for Wiener. Wiener gets a piece of it and gets a change of skates on the ice for the Utes. Right past the logo, Jack Gubler with a nice play, boxing his man out. A little bit late in reaction. Nice save by Winkleman, sending it aside with his blocker. Now all the way back down behind Utah's nets. Owen Melsen's got it. Melsen along the boards on the far side. Gubler trying to gain possession. And a nice job by Wyoming right now. Cycling the puck in and out of Utah's defensive zone. LaCroix gets it poked right from him, and Murray gets taken down by May. And M-on-M crime that time, and now the puck enters Utah's offensive zone. The back check for Wyoming out and about. Nice steal by Ewers. Playing pesky up front. Gubler waiting to his right. And Fenstemacher gets his man down in front of him. Another turnover, and Torrey's got it. Torrey sends it up front, where another intercept is made by May. May entering the offensive zone. Joe May with a good pass. And Keegan Torrey gets his body in front of it. Couple nice plays we've seen in this second period already. Great chance that time. The shot goes wide. Fenstemacher gets a piece and gets it out of Utah's zone. And with 15-18, Joe May just shuffles that puck right back down into that far side corner. With some space now, Bullard looking for somewhere to go. Bullard with a man behind him, trying to get the puck wedged further in Utah's back check, but a nice job finding the outlet man and finding a way forward. Cole Turner with a quick shot and an easy save for Tyler Oren. A 2-2 game here in period number 2. 14:51 left to play. And it's been pretty well defended by both sides in this second period, at least to get us started in this second period. So we had the Adam Corral goal to get the scoring started tonight, assisted by Max Fenney and Max Hovey. That max-to-max connection. Maximilian and Maxwell. Then Wesley Amos comes through, assisted by Bo Donnellan and Joe May on the power play. Adam Corral scores his 2nd of the period and his 7th of the year, assisted by Hovey again for his 6th assist of the year. Before Wesley Amos, just 2 minutes later, ends up slamming home the 2nd goal of that first period for the Cowpokes. Assisted by Joe May. Both of those goals came on the power play, which is why you say Utah hasn't necessarily been their own best friend just yet. Doing themselves no favors by taking those penalties, but clearly it's been cleaned up thus far in the second period. Nice job by Torrey maintaining possession and keeping it close. Now he can drive and he can walk that outside lane, tries to put one behind the nets. Back to Torrey it goes. all the way to the point for Kai Tweeten. He makes a man miss. Tweeten driving, quick shot. He nearly had the top left corner. He did have it, in fact. He just missed the mark. Pass out front, shot off a skate. And another nice save by Oren. This one taken out by Torrey. He makes a man miss. He's kind of wrapped up with the official over there on that far side. Corral waits. Corral readies. Corral's got a quick shot, and it just misses. Wide. Aiden Umina was ready for it. And a nice save by Oren. Just able to get back in position in time. Utah nearly took their third lead of the game and scored their third goal of the game. A nice pass that time by Nathan Skowinski, getting it rolling as Ben Leduc drives to the net. He goes on the backhand. Save made by Oren. Second effort in. It's put in. And there it is, the third goal. We've been waiting a minute, about 6 minutes, 40 seconds into this period. And the Utes bury their third of the game. They're mounting all this pressure, all this added strife from all these shots on net. One of them was bound to go in, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I believe it was Aiden Umina getting his get back with a beautiful shot in that part of the ice. Really close to the crease. And Tyler Oren had no choice but to come up and get out of position to try and make the save on the second shot, but it was too late. Umina buries one, and the Utes back in front. It's a 3-2 game with 13:20 left to play in our second period. So I think the officials crew meeting over by that Wyoming bench. And what a goal that was. Just had a great opportunity and took full well advantage of it. When you get that many guys in that part of the ice, you're bound to score eventually. And here's the replay look at it. So the initial save, what a great move by Leduc. Initial save made by Oren, and just great awareness from Aiden Umina, seeing that puck on his front side blocker, able to pull it back and bury it for the Utah goal, their third of the game. And the streak stands steady. They need one more to keep it at 5 straight periods of multi-goal scoring. The offense has been clicking these last couple nights. Aiden Umina taking the initiative that time, getting it done himself. His third goal of the season, and Ben Leduc finally tallies his first assist. Between the legs of Amos that time, and down around the horn it goes. Dono O'Shea with a man in pursuit, able to shake him off and gain some space. That is a textbook tripping. You cannot do that. So checking into the box for the second time tonight are the Cowpokes. And that one pretty easy to tally what that was. No argument there. That is a tripping call and a Utes power play for the next 2 minutes, and it's one that they needed. It really gave a lot of opportunities to the Cowpokes in that first period, power play-wise. Now they have a chance of their own, their second of the game. Beers has got it. What a great pass to the opposite side, and nearly just how they drew it up on the practice board. That was a thing of beauty. Waiting from one end, Max Hovey finds the man in space. Believe that is Cole Turner. Turner takes the shot. Deflection out front, lots of sticks, everyone going for the puck. Kai Tweeten's got it. Another shot, and what a great save by Tyler Oren, I believe, unless that puck ended up in the chest of Trey Campbell. I believe it did. So fortunately, everything okay for Trey. I know that one's going to leave a shiner, but it also keeps his team well within striking range. 1:34 left on the play clock here in this second period. A 3-2 lead, 28 shots already for the Utes. And I mean, albeit Tyler Oren's been very strong tonight in nets. Hard to stop 28 shots in the first 2 periods. Well, there's the 29th shot. His mask comes off, another save made, and we'll have another face-off on that far side. Getting ready for a face-off on that far side circle. 12:13 left to play here in period number 2. A minute and a half, or a tick under a minute and a half left on the power play for the Utes. Big hit laid on the back check. Connor Beers driving into the offensive zone. Up along the boards for Hovey. Hovey's got it. Hovey goes back to Beers. Beers back to Hovey, and it misses the mark. Old Turner at the point. He's going to launch a pass to the opposite side. And now Kai Tweeton's got it. Tweeton along the boards for Beers. Beers behind the net. Final 48. Quick shot. Save made. And it goes just high. A nice save made by Isaac Erickson. Been saying Tyler Oren all night. And I guess I was handed the wrong roster sheet. It is Isaac Erickson in net making all these crazy saves. So apologies to Isaac and the Erickson family. Got to give the man his flowers. It is a 3-2 game with 45 seconds left on the power play. Man advantage for Utah. 11:34 left in this second period. Fenney's got it. Fenney with a quick pass. Now behind the net looking for some space and finding it. Honda with a quick pass to Dono O'Shea. And right in front at the point, Dono O'Shea, quick shot save made by Erickson, and another great save made by Erickson. Final 28 seconds of this man advantage. The Utes' second man advantage of the game and their first of this second period. So it's Bentley Simcox who gets rung up for the tripping call. And he's got 30 seconds till he checks out of the box. And we'll be skating hard to get back in the field of play and stop this one from going in. The Utes lead is at 1, and I'm sure Simcox wants it to stay that way. Alex Ewers with a quick pass. Fenney takes the shot, went glove side, and he just missed wide. Final 10 seconds of man advantage, and officially approaching the halfway point of period number 2. 10:55 left on the play clock. Along the boards, a nice pass in transition from Marco Honda. Honda getting his name called with a couple nice moves and a good shot that just goes wide. Utah able to retain possession. Tossing up around the far side boards. Honda's waiting for it. Quick backhanded effort, and it somehow finds its way in. I mean, my goodness. Little backhanded stab right from the crease, point blank range, and Fenney's got his first of the night. That is pretty textbook, just how you draw it up in practice, and no better way to extend a 1-goal lead than with a goal like that, and Maxwell Fenney gets it done that time. Or excuse me, Maximilian Fenney. Mixed up my Maxes. A big goal for Fenney. And now Wyoming skating aggressive. They need a goal bad. For Fenney, that's his first goal of the year. And that's a big one. Helps get Utah their 2-goal lead, just what the doctor ordered. He's already got an assist tonight. But what's another point? Doesn't hurt. Jack Gubler gets the assist as well. And now Bullard with a 1-on-none. A nice play by LaCroix, batting his man out of position. And here's another look at that goal. We just see the backhanded effort right at point-blank range. And it took a second for everybody to see. But there it is, Max Fenney's first goal of the 2025 campaign. A little backhanded jab on the blocker's side for Erickson, and it finds its way through. The Utes lead extends to 2. We've got a 4-2 ball game here with 9:55 left to play in our second period, at least. And I think that was definitely a point of attack for head coach Nick Fornelius at their halftime meeting, or excuse me, their intermission meeting. Worked our way into the locker room and talk about how they're doing themselves no favors. Nice adjustment from Ryan Winkleman on the shot from McGrath at the points. Ben Stamacher's got it. He's looking for somewhere to go. And he's just going to dump it in and give Erickson a chance to either cover up or keep it playing. Gubler goes for a hit, and a nice elusive maneuver that time to get out of the way. Melson fires it in onto the near side. McGrath's got it. Quick pass in transition, looking to start a drive the other way. Little touch in the neutral zone, and all the way down it goes. No icing that time. Owen Melson with a nice move to shake his man off and get some oohs and ahs from the crowd with that one. Jack Gubler now with a good chance and a good shot that is saved by Erickson. 8:57 left to play in our second period. And Isaac Erickson up to the task. So it looks like Tyler Oren actually did start the game. I'm not crazy. I did get the right roster sheet. Oren ended up letting in 2 goals in that first period. He made 19 saves before Isaac Erickson checks in this period and has now let in 2 goals himself. Along the near side on the boards, both teams looking for the puck. And it looks like it's offsides. The Utah bench making it clear to get back on sides, and now they're driving the other way. Into the offensive zone, a nice move, quick shot that goes wide and takes a big deflection. Trey Campbell is first on site. He is there with the puck, and a delayed penalty it looks like. Is it going to be cross-checking, interference? Not 100% sure, couldn't quite see the hand signal, but either way, Wyoming going to the box for the second time in the period. It is Landon Lotzer going to the sin bin, and now an even 3 trips per side. And that's a big penalty to take at the 8.5-minute mark left in this second period. 2 minutes now of uncontested man advantage with the Utes' best skaters out there. They've got Corral on the back check and Kai Tweeten. Then in on the face-off circle, it is Cole Turner. And Connor Beers alongside him. Quick shot, save made by Erickson. Excuse me, that was Max Hovey in on the face-off circle. Connor Beers at the left wing, and on the right wing it is Cole Turner. This has been Utah's ace line this year. These guys, they've led to a lot of their production in terms of goal scoring and man advantages and penalty kills. These are the guys that tend to get it done. Beers has got it. The Utes looking for their 3rd goal of the period, screened out front, and the shot can't make its way all the way through. Beers again. Quick drop pass for Turner. Turner all the way across for Corral. Corral looking for his 3rd goal of the game. Hat trick here would be unprecedented. Still a lot of hockey left to play. Deflection in the air. Still tinkering around in a nice catch by Erickson in net. Isaac Erickson showing off his fundamental skills from his baseball days there. Seeing an object flying around in the air, and he snags it with the glove. 1:15 left on the man advantage. 32 shots now for the Utes in these first 2 periods. Just endless offense. 36, excuse me. And when you do that, when you put the pressure on the opposition like that, it just makes life so much more difficult. Quick shot on a one-time effort, and Marco Honda showing off a howitzer. Late action. Things getting chippy for both sides down in front of Isaac Erickson's crease. And with 7:38 left to play in our second period, a little scrum in front of the net. What a read that time by Marco Honda and company. I think it was Alex Ewers setting up that pass, but just a perfect pass right on the tape. Gives Marco Honda a chance to try and get that shot off before Erickson could fully get in position. Just a nice save by Erickson. Honda with the puck. He's going to toss to Fenny. Fenny all the way up to the point for Donovan O'Shea. Back to Honda. Honda on the backhand, now on the forehand. And back to O'Shea. O'Shea in front of the logo. Back to Honda. Honda across the ice. Back to O'Shea. One-time shot deflection in front. And I don't know how that puck stayed out of the net. Back to Honda. Honda all the way across for Leduc. Leduc right in front for Ewers. It goes through to Honda. Honda back to the point for O'Shea. O'Shea with a fake and a second shot. This one he does take. Ewers has got it. Final 30 seconds of man advantage due up here. Over to Leduc, back to Ewers, still behind the net, getting wedged off the puck. They've got reinforcements coming in to help clean up. That is actually Fenney with the puck. Fenney back to Honda, 15 seconds left on the man advantage. Up to Dono. Dono with space, shoots and just misses wide. And it looks like Wyoming is going to survive the power play, or excuse me, survive the penalty kill for the third time tonight. How about it? Wyoming might not have the offensive prowess that they'd like to have to this point in the game, but one thing they can say is that their penalty kill has been lights out tonight. Nice pass from Joe May to Ian Bullard. Bullard looking to get the drive going. Good back check from Utah. Doesn't allow any inch of space over there. And Tyler Box was the one alongside Bullard looking to get that drive started. Now a scrum for the puck on the near side boards. Both sides looking for possession. Quick pass to Bullard. Bullard couldn't get it off his stick. That's a good forward pass that sets the drive. Ben Wiener's up ahead for Alex Murray. Murray back to Wiener, and he just missed the mark on the pass. LaCroix touches that one, makes sure it dinks back inside the Wyoming zone. Approaching our final 5 minutes of period number 2. That was a great shot right there as Ian Bullard comes down and gets into the offensive zone in transition. Melson gets taken down. This is a golden chance that is put to rest by Alex Murray. Two-way prowess that time from the Utes forward. Trey Campbell tries to get that pass above everybody. Didn't account for Aiden Umina waiting right there. All the way down it goes. And out of play. A souvenir for someone on the near side. Had a number of impressive goals tonight from Utah. Started with Corral twice. He got the scoring started 2 minutes into the first. Then he scored again 15 minutes into the first to tally that lead up to 2-1. Before Wesley Amos scored his second goal of the game. Now in the second period, it's been all Utah. Aiden Umina gets his third of the year, assisted by Ben Leduc. And Max Fenney gets his first of the year, assisted by Jack Kubler on his first assist. So it's another night where everybody's getting a hand in on the action. Honda with a great chance that time takes a shot. Fenstemacher actually took the shot. Now Gubler gets a chance. Another one sent on net that time by Tweeten. Tweeten gets taken down, and Rodriguez has got some space entering the offensive zone. A one-on-none, driving in front, and they score. It is a one-goal game once more. Wyoming looking polished in the offensive zone. They haven't had many chances, but boy, have they taken advantage of what they have had, and that was a thing of beauty to draw the lead back down to 1. One heck of a goal from Bo Donnellan. And that's part of the reason why he's the man you have circled coming into tonight's contest. His 8th game of the year now. 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points in these 8 games. Just what you want to see if you're a Cowpoke. Great drive that time. Now we're back to a nail-biter. 1 goal game, 4-3 Utah leads. Corral keeps that puck moving, gets a mid on it. And now down into that near side corner with 4:20 left to play in our second period. Ooh, Hovey in the best part of the ice takes a quick shot and just couldn't get it off the tape. Wesley Amos ahead of the crowd, looking for somewhere to go. Hovey's got it over to Dono O'Shea, intercepted, and a little sloppy in transition that time. Now Wyoming's got a chance on the forecheck. McGrath, a quick shot, save made by Wink, sent wayside. Back behind the net, Nathan Skowinski boxes his man out along the boards. For Skowinski again, a nice Breakout pass that time by Hovey. Skowinski finding some space, a quick shot, and a save made by Erickson. And that was close to finding its way through. A nice save by Isaac nonetheless. And 3:35 left to play here in our second period of action. For Wyoming so far tonight, 12 shots, 3 goals. That's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. They've got a 25% conversion rate from the field. On the other end, 38 shots for the Utes and 4 goals, and which is also pretty good, just not as hard to believe as 3 goals on 12 shots. That is pretty impressive. They haven't had many opportunities. They've had a tough time sustaining pressure in the offensive zone, yet they only trail by 1. And I think this speaks to the identity of this Wyoming program. Last year's matchups kind of one-sided between these Skating Utes and the Cowpokes. And clearly, building upon that core foundation from last year, they've improved in a significant number of ways. Looks like that was eye sticking, maybe? Not sure what the call was, but a stoppage and a face-off coming up inside Utah's zone nonetheless. It's Alex Ewers on the ice with Connor Beers to his left and Cole Turner to his right. Andre Lacroix is also on the ice, and Owen Melson rounds it out at the left defenseman position. Oh, another great chance that time, and a delayed penalty coming up. This one going against Utah. And Lacroix shrugging like, who, me? But the officials did not miss that one. Lacroix going to the box for the first time tonight. And Utah takes their 4th penalty of these first 2 periods. Skowinski was the first man to go to the box just a couple minutes into that first. Then Ben Leduc for elbowing checked in. Kai Tweeten for slashing. And now it goes all the way over to Andre Lacroix for his first trip to the box tonight. We'll have to see what the call was. I believe it was slashing as well, but let's just wait and don't want to spread any fake news around here. And it was slashing, so a 2-minute minor for Andre Lacroix. And now all of a sudden, Wyoming with a golden opportunity to tie this game and get out of this second period with essentially goose eggs on the board, all knotted up at 4s. Just 1 goal away. Been playing hard all night. Bo Donnellan wins the draw again for the Cowpokes. Ian Bullard's got it. Bullard with a quick pass ahead for Wesley Amos. Now Rodriguez in pursuit. He's back behind the nets. A nice job by the back check for Utah. And a nice job centering that one ahead by Adam Corral. In the neutral zone, that one dinks out of play. And with 1:37 left on the man advantage and 2:49 left in this second period of action, the Utes will have a face-off upcoming at center ice. Aiden Umina taking the draw with Adam Corral to his right, Kai Tweeten to his left, and back behind him, Keegan Torrey, the big body of Keegan Torrey. You've already seen him lay a couple of monster hits tonight. Plays very well on this penalty kill. Takes his position right there in front of the slots. Corral trying to play pesky and limit those lanes. Wesley Amos looking for his 3rd goal of the night. It'd mark a hat trick. Rodriguez over on the other side to Donnellan. Donnellan tries to shovel it through some traffic. Now Corral's got a 1-on-1, and Corral, one of the fastest Utah's got. He's driving on the forehand, and he's taken down, but no hand up in the air. Now Donnellan, a 1-on-none, driving towards the nets, and the save is made by Ryan Winkleman. Boy, was that close. Not the man you want to see with an uncontested lane towards glory. Donnellan's already got 1 tonight. The last thing the Utes want to do is allow that man, number 11, to get hot. Nolan Berg checks in the face-off circle for the Cowpokes, and he wins the draw immediately. I believe he was up against Max Hovey that time. Hovey limiting the lane. Quick shot, save made, and covered up. A huge save by Winkleman, and some late fanatics from both sides taking exception to some Cowpokes in the crease. 2 minutes left to play in our second period. Well, Winkleman hasn't been faced with the world tonight, but I will say, what an incredible job of taking advantage of the opportunities they have had by Wyoming. They've only had about 12, 13, 14, 15 opportunities tonight, and they've scored on 3 of them. Looking for another one of those chances here. All the way down it goes. 35 seconds left on the power play for the Cowpokes. A nice move by Ben LeDuc. Playing pesky, a big turnover in transition, and Hovey goes down on the ice. A wacky sequence there. Both him and LeDuc lose their skates from under him. Now McGrath setting that pass aside. An easy save, and all the way down it goes. This will likely kill the power play for the Cowpokes. LaCroix waiting in the box, ready to check back in there. Quick pass on the backhands. Now driving towards the nets. Quick save made. Nets off the moorings. Quick whistle, and with 1:12 on the clock, LaCroix checks back in. Another quick stoppage, and the Utes looking to get out of here with a 1-goal lead. Despite the fact that they've dominated in the offensive categories. Tyler Oren saved 17 shots and faced 19 total. Now Isaac Erickson has saved 17 shots and faced 19 total. Groundhog's Day. But the platoon goalie assignment has Wyoming within reach right now, in striking distance, just a goal away from tying us up for the 3rd time tonight. Donnellan waits in the face-off circle. And it's another Pokes win off the draw. Cole Turner's got the puck. And that's a scary sentence if you're a back-check member of Wyoming. Connor Beers beats him to the top right corner off the crossbar and nearly gave Utah a goal within the final minute of this period. He's got another chance here. Good recognition, good awareness, feeling Donnellan on his backside. And knowing he had space to work on the other side, he took that space, and now the puck remains inside Wyoming zone. Boy, oh boy, Connor Beers wanted that one. He's the team leader in goals and points for a reason. He nearly had his 9th goal of the year. A good pass in front. Another good play by the back check. Now Donnellan's going to take with 23 seconds. He's got a 1-on-4 entering the offensive zone. Pushed off by Cole Turner. Nice two-way defense that time, and Donovan O'Shea wedging his man against the wall. Donnellan's got it. Final 10 seconds of our second period. Turner with some space. He's looking for somewhere to go. He's got 5 on the clock. A quick shot that goes high, stays in play, and that'll bring this second period to a close. 2 goals for Utah, 1 for Wyoming. We are still in a dogfight here in Salt Lake City, and through 40 minutes of hockey, we've got a 1-goal game despite an unbelievable shot difference on the shot clock. 38 shots for the Utes and just 12 for Wyoming, yet they find themselves trailing by just 1. 2 for 4 on the power play tonight. That's where they've been making their money. 0 for 3 on the other end is Utah on the power play, and you see them hanging their heads a little bit. Excited to be in the lead 4-3, but expecting to take care of business a little more decisively. That's exactly what the Utes are looking to do in their 3rd period of action. We're going to take a quick break. Thanks for sticking with us through these first 2 periods. We'll see you in 15 minutes. Back ahead of our third period of action, 25 seconds left in this intermission. The Utes are waiting in the tunnel, and as are the Cowpokes. We're pretty much all squared away for our third period of hockey. 41 shots so far for Utah. And for the Wyoming Cowpokes, 17 shots. We have just a one-goal game, though. 4-3 here as we get ready to enter our third period. And for the Utes, they've dominated in terms of shots on goal and possession in the offensive zone. But they haven't dominated in taking advantage of opportunities quite like the Wyoming Cowpokes have. They've had 4 power play opportunities. They've scored on 2 of them. They have 3 separate goals tonight. And it seems like the Cowpokes, the further this game goes, the more confident they get in their ability to come back and call this a win on the road. And boy, would it be a huge one. Again, this is a team that's still looking to get everything rolling in the right direction. They're in the BMHC with University of Denver and University of Colorado a couple slots ahead of them. This would be their 3rd win of the year should they win this contest tonight. And much needed points 7 and 8 on the season. And already University of Denver amassing a pretty comfortable lead at the top of the food chain in the BMHC. Let's take a quick look at the MWCHL, the University of Utah's division, and so far Weber State's amidst the rest. They are at the top of the pack, still an undefeated 8-0 on the season for Utah. They are eyeing down their 6th win of the year. They are 5-4 now with 14 points, just 1 game back of Boise State University, who is 5-1 so far this year. The Utes at a dead even 39-39, goals against and goals for. So that differential sitting at a blank 0. And for Utah, probably letting in more goals than they'd like to at this point, especially in a contest like this where you've done a great job occupying lanes. You've done a great job playing pesky. But the opposition still finds themselves just 1 goal back. We're underway for third period action here in Salt Lake City. And just 15 seconds in, we've got our first stoppage. 19:45 left to play. And the University of Wyoming looking for a big win here tonight. On the other end, Utah looking for a clean sweep this weekend. It got started with Metro State on Thursday night. Then last night they played the University of Colorado Buffaloes. And here we are in our 3rd of 3 contests this weekend. A little deflection at center ice, but Melson still got it. He's wedged into the boards and stays on his feet. Nice job by Beers that time, boxing out his man. Now it's Cole Turner with the puck. Turner looking for an insurance goal. He's going to toss it up to the point where Tweeten takes a shot that deflects off the boards and stays in play. Nelson's waiting at the other point. Connor Beers with a good centering pass to get the drive started right there, but no cigar as LaCroix misses wide. Now Ryan Winkleman on the fresh sheet. He's got a pass that ranges just a bit too far. Tries to take a shot with Winkleman out of net, but fortunately the back check there to stop that one. Fenny and Corral on the near side. Fenny tries to send it across to a man entering the zone in Max Hovey. Now Donovan O'Shea opts for a quick clear, launching it on that far side and giving his guys a chance to recoup. On the near side, making a couple moves, finding some space, and a great save by Winkleman on the turnaround effort. It's waved out, and somehow that puck does not tie this game. Now Utah's got a 2-on-1. Corral looking for the hat trick, and it's off the blocker, and the net's off the moorings. What a great pass from Max Hovey, setting it up for Adam Corral. Corral nearly buried his 3rd of the game. That would be his 5th in the last 24 hours. Now Erickson setting up in his crease. That was a great save, tracking it the whole time, knowing that Hovey had a chance. And Hovey, I think everybody in the building knew Hovey was thinking about getting that puck to Adam Corral. With all that space in front of him, Corral had all the space and time in the world, but just a little bit late in transition on that pass. And the shot is saved by Erickson. We're still knotted in a 1-goal game, 4-3. A Utah win off the draw. Deflection goes wide. Ben Wiener looking for possession. And getting pushed off the puck Now they're driving the other way. And in the neutral zone, Utah doing a good job of playing physical, trying to find a way, find a route to that puck. Aiden Umina, he's already got one tonight. He's looking at center ice. Hits it off a stick on its way. Now back down the horn and onto the far side corner. Nice move now by Ben Wiener. Wiener back the other way for LeDuc. LeDuc, he's going to toss it back. And Wesley Amos tries to find possession there. Ben Wiener, the other guy there, and LeDuc lays a big hit. Now Umina's got it up to Torrey at the point. Torrey in front, a big deflection, and a great save by Erickson. Keegan Torrey and Ben LeDuc on the very same page that time. And if it wasn't for the heroics of Isaac Erickson, I think we'd have a 5-3 game right about now. 17:25 left to play in this third period of action. Utah, with their endless barrage of shots on net, making life a lot more difficult for Isaac Erickson. O'Donnellan with a big night. Wesley Amos with a big night. Joe May with a big night. The usual suspects for the Cowpokes. Keegan Torrey with a nice pass that time. Tweetin to center ice for Cole Turner. Turner just couldn't get it on net. Now Torrey, he's going to clean up. Launching along the boards. I don't know how he still has possession of that puck, but he did for the moment. Now a nice outlet pass before it's intercepted by Kai Tweetin. Tweetin with Cole Turner in front of him trying to find that puck. And now it'll be Trey Campbell. Campbell with the puck. He's going behind the net and around the horn. Keegan Torrey pushes his man off the point. And now Connor Beers is the one in pursuit. Beers leaning in with the puck, looking for somewhere to go. All the way ahead of the crowd, Alex Ewers has got it. Ewers, quick shot, save made by Erickson, just couldn't get the cover up. Now Fenney is in pursuit of the puck. Fenney playing pesky on Berg. Nolan Berg with a good job just to drop it off. And right next to him, it's Magnus Loham, who's got the puck right there behind the nets. Loham looking to keep everyone but himself away from that puck. And he does so for about 10 seconds until the Utes finally squeak one through. Looking for their 5th goal of the game. That one deflected out of play. And with 16:02 left to play here in the third period, we're going to have another stoppage. Still just a 1-goal game. Utah looking for some much-needed insurance. So Max Hovey with a quick infraction. He checks out. Adam Corral checks in on the draw and wins it. Owen Melson with a nice read. Keeps that puck on his stick. And more importantly, keeps the puck in the offensive zone. Now they're driving the other way. Nice outlet pass before it's intercepted by Utah. Adam Corral over to Max Fenney. Fenney gets it poked right from him. A nice poke that time by Fenney. Fenney, he's driving to the net. He wants Corral. Corral on the second effort there. Nearly had himself another golden chance. Corral's got it on the far side. Calling for it. Over by us is Nathan Skowinski. Hovey's got it. Hovey, centering pass, trying to find Max Fenney. And now Skowinski's got a back skate. A nice job by Hovey to keep that one in the offensive zone. And now Utah quickly resetting, driving forwards. Erickson's got the save. He covers up. And another stoppage with 15:05, basically exactly a minute shaved off on that last sequence. And now some new skates checking in for both sides. Skowinski stays on the ice, as does Donovan O'Shea. Now it's Jack Umina checking in at center, Marco Honda at right wing, and along to his left, Ben LeDuc. Quick shot from Marco Honda, finds a body before it finds the net. And on the near side, a battle for possession ensues. Skowinski with a nice hit on his man in front of him, but it's somehow possession is retained. Marco Honda tries to drop that one off. It is intercepted by McGrath. McGrath sends it down, and Winkleman waits. Winkleman launches behind his nets and keeps possession rolling for Utah. Dono O'Shea trying to start the breakout here for the Utes on the backhand. He had the opportunity, did LeDuc. Just hesitated for a second, and now Utah back on the back check. That's a huge turnover for Bullard, who tries to send it up in the air. There's a good chance. The second effort in, it somehow stays out of the net. That was a wide open net with no one there, and now they've got a one-on-none. Driving towards the net is, believe that was Marco Honda, and a golden chance there. Stonewalled, excuse me, that was Ben LeDuc driving towards the net, and a great stop by Isaac Erickson. 13:50 left to play here in our third period. There's another big turnover. Tyler Box that time couldn't get it off his tape. Now Gubler in pursuit. Rodriguez has got it behind the net. Rodriguez driving on the near side. Over to McGrath. Fenstemacher with a nice hit to push McGrath off the puck. And now Jack Gubler with another nice hit. Now Keegan Torrey in a shallow part of the ice on the backhand. Puts one on nets and gets his own rebound. Still fighting for possession. Gubler's got it. He looks across for Alex Murray. Murray couldn't handle. Excuse me, that was Fenstemacher looking for Murray. Three guys in pursuit, and somehow Keegan Torrey is still upright. Now they've got a 2-on-1 entering the offensive zone. Tries to go for the pass, and it is Stonewall. Just absolutely textbook defense that time on a one-on-none from Alex Murray. Looks like we've got a quick stoppage, a stick on the ice. One of the officials waves it down and calls a stoppage for at least the time being. Don't think anybody's going to the box. And it looks like I don't know anything about anything, as there is, in fact, a man going to the box. I believe that is Connor Fenstemacher for the first time tonight, and for Utah, that's their 5th penalty tonight. It's a lot. They had 4 in their whole game from last night, so obviously not too many, but these are all minor penalties. It's not going to be the end of the world, but in a 1-goal game, when the opponent is trailing by just 1, and you've got 50 shots on goal, not an ideal time to take that penalty by any stretch of the word. Well, there's never an ideal time to take a pen. Donovan O'Shea, recognizing the situation, could have just dunked it in, and opts to get a chance, trying short-handed here. This is the line they want. Cole Turner, Donovan O'Shea, Connor Beers, and Owen Melson. Thank you very much. Just over a minute and a half left on the power play for Wyoming. Utah's back check is playing great. 12:20 left to play in our final period of action. Connor Beers has got it. Beers going to go along the wall and kill a huge chunk of time. A minute 20 left on the man advantage. A nice move that time to get it by Corral. Now he's looking for space on the near side. Finds a man wide open. Quick shot, and it just goes wide. Tyler Box seemed like he might have had him beat that time. Just couldn't put it on nets. Now Ian Bullard's got it. Max Hovey in pursuit. It looks like he's going to wave Adam Corral to be the next man up. Corral waiting. And now he's got 2 men in front of him. Skating up ice. Looking for somewhere to go. Wrapping around the nets. Rodriguez takes a shot, and it rips wide of the net after a quick deflection. Still behind. Trailing only by 1 goal. This is their chance. 30 seconds left on the power play. Wink ups the ladder, and it just misses high. Wyoming still got possession in this part of the ice. It's right where they want to be. May in front. And Wesley Amos couldn't quite handle the hot pass. Now Rodriguez, the same can be said there. A nice pass, just couldn't handle it. And with the final 10 seconds of this man advantage, Connor Fenstemacher stands up. And the Utes looking to kill this power play. And that's exactly what they do. Back to full strength. Fenstemacher back on the ice. Quick save sent wide by Ryan Winkleman. Lots of shots in this period from the Cowpokes, largely because of that power play. Rodriguez has got it. He's got some space. One thing he's missing is reinforcements. high and out of play. 10:30 left to play in our third period. And Wyoming getting some pressure mounting against Ryan Winkleman. Just a 1-goal game. And despite that last 5 minutes, 3 minutes of steady action, I should say, Utah still leading in shots on goal this period. 9-6. 23 for Wyoming tonight and 50 for Utah. Out of play, another quick stoppage with 10:21 left to play. Another face-off due up, and Wyoming wins the draw. Got possession on Utah's side of the court. LeDuc, some speed skating, tries to get it ahead of everyone for Ben Wiener. Wiener can't handle it. Ben LeDuc, from one bend to another, Aiden Umina nearly had his second putback of the game. He's got 2 men on either side of him and somehow still has the puck as well. That one deflected out of play, and with 9:51, another quick stoppage coming up. A 4-3 game. Fresh legs checking on for Utah as they look to close this one out, get some insurance goals, and make it a clean sweep this weekend. They beat Metro State University on Thursday. Then in last night's contest, they end up beating University of Colorado. And here they are looking to make it 3 straights facing the University of Wyoming tonight. The Cowpokes haven't made it easy on them. All the way down it goes, touched in the neutral zone, but icing is called. And I think Keegan Torrey pleading his case right now like, hey, come on, ref, I touched that puck. Either way, another face-off due up, this time from Utah's defensive zone. 9:35 left to play here in the third period, and Wyoming mounting the pressure. They are just looking for one good chance. That's all it takes to tie this game back up. Quick shot and an easy save for Winkleman, but Wyoming gets the rebound. Along the boards, Cole Turner's got it. Turner up ahead of everybody, trying to find the next man up. Connor Beers takes the brunt end of that hit. And with 9:08, we've got another stoppage with a face-off coming up just in front of that Wyoming bench. Donnellan in on the face-off circle, and Max Hovey in for the Utes. That's a big turnover. Corral gets it to Fenny. Fenny, uncontested, towards the net. What a save by Isaac Erickson. Another golden chance for the Utes, and they just come up empty. That was headed by Adam Corral. Getting a nice poke check. Creating a turnover on the proper side of the ice, and then getting it over to Fenny, giving him a chance. And that time, Isaac Erickson was just ready for it. Another deflection out front. Hovey's got it. Hovey looking for somewhere to go. He's got Melson. Melson walks the line and sends it the other way. Back up to the point. Quick shot deflection in front from Hovey. And they've had that working tonight. The one thing that it hasn't produced is a goal, but certainly a bevy of opportunities where they've had a quick deflection in front. Isaac Erickson been very up to the task tonight. 46 saves on 50 shots against. It's a pretty good night. Tries to thread the needle that time, and Corral's off sides. He gets back on sides, resets, but so does Wyoming. Some fresh skates as they look to make their mark here in this third period. Quick shot, save made by Winkleman, and he's not even taking a chance. Just a quick cover-up, and with 8 minutes left to play in our third, got another face-off coming up from Utah's side of the ice. May in on the face-off circle, taking on Aiden Umina. Umina wins this battle, and Beers has got it, wants to get it to Marco Honda, but he sends it just a tick too far. Honda playing pesky. He's got a man on his back feet. Good job by that Utah forecheck. Getting everywhere right now. Getting in Bullard's face, getting in Rodriguez's grill. All the lead producers. Their lives are made more difficult when hits like that are laid. My goodness, that is a huge hit and a delayed penalty coming up against Ben LeDuc. Or excuse me, is that Marco Honda? It is Ben LeDuc. So I think that's going to be an interference call, but I mean, that's as close as it gets. Puck was on the tape of Bullard. Bullard is a huge body, and LeDuc is not. LeDuc just timed it right, didn't leave the skates, did everything right on that hit, but pays the price with a 2-minute trip to the sin bin. So they're actually calling it kneeing on the play. So maybe he did leave the skates. It didn't quite look that way to me, but then again, we haven't looked on it on replay, and I'm all the way up here. So take it with a grain of salt. And LeDuc serves a 2-minute minor, and with 7:20 left in the third period, the Utes will have to survive without giving up a goal for the next minute 50. Wesley Amos, he's been the man of the night. Couple goals already. Got the puck behind the nets. Bullard spearheading that offense, pointing out where they should go. This one gets over the head of May, and a big clear with 6:55 left to play and a minute and a half left on the power play. Utah gets the puck in the zone they want it to be. Cole Turner in pursuit. He's got 2 men to deal with. But man, look at that sprint speed. Kai Tweeten, a nice effort to keep that one out, and now Wyoming's got to reset. Tweeten playing good defense on that far side of the blue line, still playing pesky over there, not letting anything by him. Quick dunk shot just behind the net, looking to just eat up some time. And that's exactly what they'll do. Now Cole Turner with another great clear, and with 50 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for Utah, they're going to get a quick change of skates. And Wyoming going to look to score with this first line at least one more time. 40 seconds remain on their power play. Driving through the defense, Adam Corral boxes his man out. And now even better back check that time. Not quite sure who was the one in pursuit. I think it was Maxwell Hovey taking care of business. Ooh, this is a good chance for Hovey at center ice. Hovey sends it across for Corral, where it's intercepted by Wyoming. LeDuc checks back on, and the Utes back to full strength. Corral's got it. They've got a 2-on-2 entering the offensive zone. LeDuc waits. He's there, and he's got the shot. He just misses wide. Opts for the forehand instead of the backhand, and that time pays the price. The Utes come up empty on a great chance in transition. Owen Melson all the way down. Icing waved off. Donovan O'Shea's got it. He gives it to Gubler. Gubler with a quick drop pass for Alex Murray. Murray has some trouble receiving, and now May's in the first one on scene. Murray's there. He goes along the boards, and all the way down it goes. Connor Fenstermacher looking to beat him there, and he does. So he's got it on the far side boards. Fenstermacher looking for some space. A nice stick lift that time by the Wyoming back check. All the way around the ice he goes. Quick shot from an off angle, and he's going to have to try it again. Bullard staying out on the ice for likely the next 4.5 minutes, the final 4 minutes of the game. The team captain that heads a lot of their production, looking to get something going here in crunch time. Tyler Box that time with a quick shot that goes wide. And now Utah's got a 1-on-2 entering the offensive zone. That's Alex Murray. Murray with a backhand shot that's saved by Erickson, but the puck stays in the offensive zone. Quick shot by Lynch, and it misses high. Excuse me, that was Aiden Umina. Deflection goes just wide, and if there was a man there for the rebound, it was a 5-3 game. Umina driving ahead, looking for somewhere to go. Tries to get it through a bevy of bodies and cannot. So now Donovan O'Shea's got it on the far side. O'Shea, he's going to get it back to Umina. All the way ahead of the crowd for Ben Leduc, the team captain. He's got to wait for his guys to get onside. Nice heads-up play by Melson. Eating clock, eating time, and sending that puck in. Making sure he didn't take an offsides penalty. Last thing the Utes want right now is stoppages. That one didn't quite go his way. A nice read by Marco Honda to gain some space and find a soft part of the ice. He's still got the puck, and he's going to drop it off for Melson. Melson sends it ahead to Donovan O'Shea, the other right defenseman. Looking more like a forward with the way he's been playing the last couple nights. Over to Connor Beers, and this is a dangerous sight. From a soft part of the ice, he likes that low-go zone and takes a shot that time that is blocked. Rodriguez with some nice defense prevents that pass from going through, and all the way down it goes. Wyoming with 2.5 minutes to try and tally this game even. Ahead of everybody in the neutral zone. Cole Turner's got it. Turner sends it back and all the way through where Connor Beers touches it in the neutral zone as well. Utah just looking to play keep away. Bury these final 2 minutes. That's a big hit. Late at center ice or in the neutral zone. And Connor Beers avoided the majority of it, but Nate Venus with a great job. Now Cole Turner and Adam Corral driving in a 2-on-1. They miss the mark. And let's go back down the other way. 1 minute and 35 seconds remains on the clock here. Another turnover. Max Hovey, his shot goes wide. Now Max Fenney's got it. He's going to go right back to Hovey on the backhand, who somehow keeps that puck alive and gets it back to Donovan O'Shea. O'Shea goes for a deflection out front. He tries to keep that puck in the zone. He cannot. And now Utah, with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining, looking to close the door. Nice hit laid by Max Hovey, the two-way forward. McGrath sends it in behind the nets. A battle for possession ensues. Donovan O'Shea, a quick pass. Hovey, a quick pass. And all the way down it goes. Now Fenney, a 1-on-2. Bullard's got it. Final 50 seconds of regulation hockey here. The team captain, Ian Bullard, looking to do some damage. He launches forward where the Utah backcheck not allowing anything entering the offensive zone, just playing keep away. A nice job by Donovan O'Shea, batting that puck down. And two men converge. O'Shea loses his stick. And now a man advantage. Empty net for the next 30 seconds for the Cowpokes. They finally have it in Utah's zone. They need a miracle. 22 seconds remain on the play clock. There's Donovan O'Shea's wayward stick still out there. And a man advantage. May takes a shot that cannot find its way through. Final 12 seconds all the way down. Fenney wants it, or Umina wants his seconds. And a late delayed hand goes up, and if Utah touches it, which they don't, smart heads-up play from Aiden Umina right there. It's a 4-3 win for the Utah Skating Utes. N2 takes the clean sweep this weekend. First Metro State, then the University of Boulder, and today the University of Wyoming. 3-0 in their last 3 games. They scored 2+ goals in every period, in 5 straight periods before this third period came to, and they get the 4-3 win courtesy of some seriously strong back check defense, some seriously strong offensive prowess. The Utes the last few nights, they have looked well gelled, they have looked renewed, and they're right where they want to be now, 6-4. That marks 3 straight wins, and they're trending in the right, all things trending in the right direction. Ryan Winkleman, another good save tonight. The Utah defense behind him, pretty solid, only allowing, I believe, 25 shots to Wyoming. And 50 shots will make the life of any opposing goaltender very difficult. That's exactly what the Utes had tonight. Isaac Erickson, he had a tough time facing 27 shots and saving most of them, all but 2. And on the other end, to start the game, Tyler Oren was also pretty solid. He saw 19 shots and saved 17 of them. A great game tonight between these two, and it's another Utah hockey win. That is their 3rd straight. We will see you back here on Thursday, October 30th against the University of Montana, where the Utes will look to stay hot. But for myself, Ellis Beacom, and the whole University of Utah broadcast crew, it's been a pleasure getting to bring you tonight's Saturday night hockey. It's a Utah hockey win as they look to stay hot going on the road next week. Celebrating at center ice, that's what you get to do when you get the clean sweep. 3-0 this weekend. And until October 30th against the University of Montana, we will see you then. My name's Ellis Beacom. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a pleasure being your host tonight. And until then, ciao.